Hello friends and welcome to the CryptoStacker channel. My name is Dean. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment, education, and community building around the tokens I discuss on the channel. Today's video is about Saitama. And Saitama is having a little bit better day here. The market is positive today, about 1.5%, but Saitama is up 11%. And there were a few things that happened today that I think were good for the community. There was an AMA with Russell and Max. And while there wasn't anything earth-shattering there were some reassurances. And I'll be linking that in the description of this video so you can review it for yourselves. It's only 30 minutes long. We'll talk about a few of the things that happened. I'll summarize it for you. The other thing that happened today was a fight by the Eagle Fight Club. This is the MMA organization that Saitama has partnered with. And to say we were advertised there would be an understatement. Saitama was everywhere in that event. The event was actually free to view, but I took it a step further and went and looked at their presence out on YouTube. And I can tell you, this advertising may be pretty durable. It may stick around. This isn't just a one-night opportunity. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Before we get into all of that, let's take a look at what's going on with the fundamentals for Saitama. Saitama is currently sitting at 344,351 wallets. That is an increase of 421 over yesterday. So a little bit of a bump there. Big jump in the market cap, up $60 million. To 563 million. That increases our rank to 130th of all cryptocurrencies based on our market cap and CoinGecko's ranking system. Price 7012, almost 13, and we see the volume has ticked back up to almost 8 million. Now, as the volume increases, the burn also increases. So we're seeing a burn of 5.5 trillion tokens in the last 24 hours. With that burn jumping up to 56.47%. Burn speedometer would suggest at that rate it would take 182 days to burn 1% of the total supply, or about 2% per year. Our 10-day moving average sitting at 2.64. Now, the AMA that happened today, I'll just pop it open here really quick. You can see here we have Max and we have Russell. They were talking a little bit about CryptoStacker and some of the things that were going on. There were questions about the burn. Russell did address the hyper burn potential for CryptoStacker and did state that in the last week we've had better burns than we've had in the last couple of weeks previous to that. And so I decided to just fact check him on that real quick. And I can show you here that in the last 7 days, we burned 51 trillion tokens. In the week prior to that, we burned 38 trillion. So it's an increase of 35% from 2 weeks ago to this week. So certainly we have seen an increase in the burn. And he kind of mentions there, that's on pretty low volume. He actually mentioned 5 million range. And the truth is, we really do want to see this volume step up dramatically. And I think that CryptoStacker can certainly help that. The more tokens that get paired, they do discuss potential for new pairs coming online, that NAM is actually reviewing tokens as we speak, and that they will have another round as soon as the platform's up and stabilized. It sounds like they're going to try to launch Terareum prior to adding new tokens. But the more volume and traffic that CryptoStacker gets, where all of the tokens are paired with Saitama, it should improve the volume and indeed should improve the burn, but we'll just keep following up on it. That's all we can do. But overall, looking pretty good. The other piece that came up today was the fight day for the Eagle Fight Club, which is Khabib, a big-time MMA fighter. And here's one of our own Saitama Wolfpack. I'm going to give him the shout out. This is TMC McCarty. He's watching the fights. He's wearing his Saitama gear, and he's pointing out here that Saitama is in the center of the ring. So potential for millions of people to view this fight event live. But even more so than that, where I think some major potential lies, There's multiple videos out in the last couple of days that have around 5,000 views. Here's one showing highlights from the main event fight that already has 15,000 views in 1 hour. I've been making videos for about 7 months now. I have 206 or 7 videos, and I only have a couple videos that ever reached above 10,000 views in 7 months. This has been released for an hour. It has 15,000 views. And as you scroll through, here's one with 130,000 views that was released 15 hours ago. Okay, 570,000 views a month ago. So imagine this video up here that's showing these highlights from the main event, displaying the Saitama logo to 570,000 people over time. These are durable videos. They don't go away. That fight doesn't get any less interesting to somebody who watches it a year from now as it did for the people who watched it today if they're fans of MMA fighting. So I really think that this could be a great partnership. And this Eagle Fight Club, I did a little bit of research on them. It's young, but there are people who believe that it could actually become bigger than the UFC. So interesting. Again, there's people who feel very mixed about where people should be spending marketing dollars, but I can see that at least it is going to put the logo and the name out there in front of people. So it's better something than nothing in marketing. Okay, you got to put the word out there in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And of course, it's a multifaceted approach. You have people creating content. You have people working Twitter as a wolf pack and a community. We're spreading the word. And then you have the development team working on some different marketing opportunities, including the big Dubai Expo coming up this week. The last thing that I want to do tonight before I close out the video is just show you my SideOfMask wallet and the fact that I have been able to make successful transaction now on every one of the coins that's currently listed. I will say there are some of them that I really feel like I don't understand what's going on with the liquidity, because the amount that you're able to purchase is very, very low. I'll point that out to you. So Shaman King, I've got $8 in there. That was the maximum I was able to buy yesterday. I checked today to see if I could maybe make a larger purchase of that, and it still seems like the liquidity is at a point where you will only be able to make very small purchases there. So otherwise, I've been able to make purchases on everything. It seems like $50 to $70 is the range right now that you're able to buy in. The Ethereum fees are low. That's not just a SideOfMask thing. The fees on the Ethereum blockchain are down right now, and it's really nice. As investors, it keeps more of our money in our investments rather than paying fees to try to buy things. But there's a full lineup of coins right there. I've been able to trade successfully on all of them. To me, it seems very easy. I haven't messed with any slippage or anything. I'm just simply putting in a token quantity of Saitama to swap and moving it until I get to the point where it says that the price impact isn't an issue. Put in my code and away we go. Every transaction that I've tried for the last 3 days has been successful. So nice work, guys. Keep cleaning it up. Keep working on it. And we'll hopefully be, rolling more and more volume as we go forward. Friends, I hope you're having an amazing night. Thank you for spending some time with me. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our crypto stacks grow together.